All right, guys, we are back. Happy Saturday morning. It is that time again. It is coffee and Crucible. Now, my voice is still messed up, so I apologize about that, but it is not going to stop us from getting in here and rolling into Crucible Week 3, Round 1. So let's get rolling. All right. Looks like we're up against Luther again. For those of you guys that don't remember, last week, Luther was our one loss. So, Luther, good luck again, my friend. Nice round last weekend. Hopefully you have a good round, but again, just a little bit worse than us. So, let's jump in here real quick and check out the ranking again. All right, Luther is 199, so roughly 50 mil TCP above us. Let's jump in and see what we're up against here. Looks like the norm in room 1. We've got Night Stalkers with Scientist Supreme in 2. The room that cost us the match last time, I think we've got a better idea this time. So hopefully that doesn't cost us the match again. Same thing in room 4 as last time. We got Dormammu with LDS and the 3-piece Thunderbolt. And then, of course, room 6, we've got Mephisto, Shadow King, Emma, and friends. So, let's jump in here. You know the drill. We're going to start with room 1. And we're going to switch some things up this time. Let's jump in here. We are going to come into room 1 this time with our Odin, Mephisto, Songbird, Shadow King, and Super Skrull. Man, I'm finding it difficult to talk. I apologize, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. All right, let's get in here. We're not using Starjammers in room 1 because we're going to be using them in room 2 this week. All right, bear with me. I'm getting a cough drop. A sore throat is not going to stop us from doing our Crucible rounds, my friends. That is for sure. All right. So let's go ahead. I think we're going to go ahead and use the basic here on Gladiator. I don't want to use the ultimate because it's going to give all of them vulnerables, and I'd like to stay away from that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use his special here. Like to get rid of Gladiator if possible. All right, Gladiator is gone. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go after Sus. Get rid of him. Okay, let's take our beating from Omega. Okay. Hang in there, Songbird. Okay. So now we are going to focus in on Omega. Don't push him. I do not want him getting pushed yet. All right. So we're going to put this on speed 1 because my hope is Songbird is going to take them all out. And I think she did, but I'm not certain. She did. Okay, so we're going to pause it right there. Obviously, I'll edit this out, and we'll see you back at about 10 seconds left. All right, guys, we're down to 10 seconds. Let's see if we paused this correctly. Every time I do this, I'm extremely nervous about it. Okay, perfect. We paused it at the right time. She did not bring Omega back, so that is exactly what we were after. All right. Move into room 2. Okay. You know the drill, guys. Let me know in the comments how your first round went. I'm always very interested to keep up with how you guys are doing. All right, so we're going to go into room 2 with Starjammers. All right, let's do it. There is a really good counter for room 2. For any of you guys out there who may have been playing for a while, if you were unaware, a mirror match with Spider-Man Big Time works absolutely amazing. However, I don't have him, so it's not something that I can do. So Starjammers is typically what I'm coming in here with. All right, let's go ahead and use his special. Okay, we're going to go right down the middle with Howard's ultimate ability block. Okay. Definitely want to try to get rid of Oath before she takes a turn. And hopefully they're all low enough that Lalandra is just going to kill them all. Blade survived, and now he's gone. Perfect. That was extremely efficient, exactly what we were looking for. Now, here comes the problem room. I'm hoping that my solution is going to work, and I'm not going to run into the same issues I ran into the last time I faced Luther. Because the last time, this room ate my lunch. Hopefully this time it won't. Last time I totally forgot to bring Loki. So this time we're going in with Loki, Old Man Logan. Old Man Logan is going to eliminate the charges on Black Knight. And we're going in with Guardian to get offense up so Kahori is hitting 50% harder. So let's get in here and see how it goes. Now they do have Quasar, which is going to give their side immunity. And he's also going to attack Kahori every time she attacks because she's going to have exposed from their Kahori's hit. But it shouldn't affect anything. All right. Okay. So I'm not really sure why theirs went first. What in the world? Okay. I have no clue why, with Loki in there, their Kahori went first. But it did. So this room is going to be a nightmare for us yet again. All right. We're going to switch something up, and we're going to try a mortal in this room and see how that goes. Because clearly that's not working. I have no idea how their Kahori went first with Loki in there. But somehow they did. Okay. Let's go in here with Immortal and see if this room is going to cost us the match again. Excuse me. Okay, do not stun Storm. Okay, we're going to lose this too. The one person that did not need to be stunned is Storm. Let's just go and get a rewind over here. And we'll see how it goes. Okay. I think we are absolutely in trouble because Kahori is about to go crazy again. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull them all together. See if Storm can live through that. Okay. Storm did not live through that. Okay. Well, here's the deal. We're going to have to try it one more time and hope that Storm does not get stunned. Because if she does, then we're just out of luck. How in the world is their Kahori going first? It has to be something in Quasar's kit. I don't know. All right. But this is pretty much our only shot. If Storm gets stunned, then we're done. And this room is going to destroy us again. It probably already has. But this room is an absolute quandary to me. I feel like it's bugged because there's no way their Kahori should be going first if we have Loki. Okay. So she's going to hit there. Okay, let's not lock up. Okay, she did not stun Storm. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come back to us. Okay. Hopefully it will not lock up on us before we get through this match. It is sure looking like it's going to. Okay. We are going to all right, let's pull them all together. Let's get rid of Kahori. And there we go. Okay. Well, Immortal is definitely a team that will win, but you are 100% flipping a coin on RNG on whether or not Storm gets stunned. Which luckily for us, she did not that time. So, there we go. Drop 2 attacks in there again. I'm going to do some serious research because I've got to know why. It's got to have something to do with Quasar, which I'm going to dig into his kit, and I'll let you guys know next round if that is something that Quasar is making happen. Because we've went against this exact same team, minus Quasar, with Miss Marvel Classic in there, multiple weeks, and Loki makes our Kahori go first every single time. So I don't know if there's something in his kit that's stopping that from happening, but I'll dig into it and I'll report back to you guys so that you guys are aware of that as well. All right, well, we do not have them for this room now, so we're going to go ahead and bring in this team for this room. Okay. Let's go ahead and control Ancient One right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get rid of him if possible. Okay. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get in here with Kahori's special. Okay. It wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. We had to improvise because of room 3. Now, hopefully, the rest of this will be clean, and we will have at least a couple dropped attacks from Luther. Okay. We're going to use Cabal in this room, and we're going to bring Black Cat and Kang. Black Cat's going to eliminate any of the revives. So let's jump in here. This should go pretty smooth. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go after Vicky. Okay, we did not get a crit, I don't think, which is not great. All right, let's go in here to Taskmaster and get a rewind. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of Ghost. All right, very good. It wasn't as smooth as it could have been if he would have critted, but at this point in time, we'll take it. All right. Now we're going on to the last room, and we will be going in here with Vigilante. And at this point in time, our hope is that we can get through this without the game locking up. Because LD player is really slow this morning. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Now Silver Sable should go, and we should be good to go at this point in time. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go after Mephisto with his ultimate, get the stun. Or the kill. We'll definitely take that as well. Okay. We've got taunt there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of her before she takes a turn. Okay. Now we've got Shadow King, and that's it. All right. So that room went very smooth as well. Okay. Room 3 was our downfall again. Luther, good job putting that room together. It's got me twice. Hopefully this time it doesn't get me bad enough to cost the round. We ended with 49,404, which obviously is not great. We got 70 in room 1. Definitely happy with that. Room 2, 71. Room 3, the Nightmare. I'm going to dig into that. That is not making any sense to me. And then, of course, Immortal will beat this room, but it is very RNG heavy. If Storm gets stunned right out of the gate, you're done. So I don't like to bring Immortal in unless I'm in a desperate situation, which obviously I was. So there you go. Room 4 was an improvise. Typically I would bring Immortal in here, but we finished with a 56, which isn't great, but we'll take it. 70 in room 5 with Cabal, and 68 in room 6 with Vigilante. Now, I doubt Luther has attacked because I think last time he waited until, my goodness, like 20 minutes before reset. So I would say it's probably going to be a while before he attacks. Yep. Now, one thing I will tell you is I did change up my defense. I do have Quasar in room 1 instead of Super Skrull. Room 2 is the same. Room 3 is the same. I did move Professor X back to defense. Hopefully that will help us here. And I did move Hela into room 5 to bring Songbird back to offense. And then I swapped up room 6, threw in Mordo and Helverine, mostly because I need Helverine for the command center points. That's the only reason they're in there. So that will probably get switched as soon as this match is over. With that being said, you know the drill. I'll let you know where we stand in round 2's video. Let me know how you guys did in round 1. Let me know if you are running into the same nightmare in room 3. I really feel like there's a bug. I'm gonna keep digging into it. But until next round, guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe, slap that bell around, share it with your friends, and stay positive and enjoy the game, guys.